Glad to have you with us for more NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan. I'm joined by Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And David Aldridge will be reporting from the sideline. And so off the tip, it's San Antonio. Barnes the screen. From deep. Good on the three-point shot. Barnes has got the game going here with the first basket for the Spurs. And these two teams are both aggressive, attacking in transition.
Well, you've got to play to your strengths, right? But really, the league in general is looking for early offense. These teams, no different.
Now here's James. Vassell grabs the board.
Why? Just why? Come on, man. Save that one for practice. Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Here's Doncic. The trade. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. First quarter, just over a minute played. Castle missing.
Yeah, that's a shame, because I'm not sure the defense will let him get a shot that good again very soon.
And proving to be effective around the rim, Hachimura leaving no doubt about that one.
And you can never really count out these Los Angeles Lakers, Greg, can you?
No, I really don't think you can. They battle out of the play-in tournament. They overcome obstacles, and they have tremendous willpower.
Pocket four. Nobody near Barnes. And it's off from three-point range. James looking it over. Wembanyama with the rebound. Fox with it. Defended by Reeves. Pass to Wembanyama. It's rebounded by Doncic.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
And certain guys dictate the pace of the game. Doncic as much as anyone.
Now, here's Fox. Barnes outside. Pass to Castle. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama.
Something Castle continues to work on. It's crucial that he becomes more consistent from deep.
Now here's James. LeBron is doubled. He's with it. Back to LeBron. A rebound by the Spurs. Oh, and here comes Barnes all alone. Pass to Wembanyama. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. Los Angeles has teamed their first free throw of the contest.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
I know Reeves has been accused of hunting fouls before, Richard. Do you see that?
Oh, I don't know if it's all on Reeves. It's just the way the game is played. Great players learn how to put you in position to foul them. The goal of the game is to score, and if that's hunting fouls, then hunt away.
And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with J.J. Redick.
Now, I asked him the approach they're going to take with De'Aaron Fox. The coach said that Fox's speed is the big challenge. He said, we're dealing with maybe the fastest player in the league, so we've got to be high energy at the defensive end. They know they have their work cut out for them. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Now, here's Doncic. Shot from 12. And that one comes up a bit short.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good look.
Here's Fox. Fox is double. He's looking for Wembanyama and finds him. It's rebounded by Hayes. The Lakers trail. It's LeBron with the drive.
There's so much power on LeBron's drive. The defense, they just more or less clear out.
Knocks it loose. Stolen by Connect. Lakers shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
Personal foul. Second team.
The first one falls.
The all-around game of Doncic is impressive. A walking triple-double threat every night.
So it's the Spurs now. They trail by 3. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Pass to Castle. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Doncic outside. Now, Finney-Smith. From outside, off the mark. The shot off that time. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Lakers lead by 3.
The Spurs. 8.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for Los Angeles.
So far, they've shown a terrific work ethic in transition, pushing the pace whenever possible and getting out ahead of the defense to score.
No one near Reeves as he lets it go. Drills the three-pointer. Reeves has got the lead up to 6 now for the Lakers. So, Greg, the Spurs last year began 15-56, but it was the ending that they're really hanging their head on. They won 7 of their last 11 games.
And over that closing stretch, Wemby averaged 27 points, 13 rebounds, 7 assists, and 5 blocks. A small glimpse into the potential of this young superstar.
I love how fast Paul makes these decisions. His basketball IQ is simply sensational.
Reeves, that's a 2-pointer. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Reeves has got 5 points now this quarter. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Kicks it out to Paul. Fires for 3. Vanderbilt with the rebound. Los Angeles leading by 5. Pass to Paul. Down low. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. I'll tell you, Richard, you watch Jeremy Sohan, he can really do it all.
Yeah, power forward by trade, who's even played point guard at times. He's a great defender and a team player. He's the kind of guy you win with.
Well, we've seen this a few times, Richard. Players getting booed at home. And that's got to be painful for a player.
You get taken back a little bit. For some players, it's deserved. But it's always a surprise. But you have to be self-aware. Did you deserve to get booed? In most cases, it's true.
Knocked loose. Goodwin with the steal. Here's Reeves. The rebound by the Spurs. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. De'Aaron Fox stays in attack mode. He says people don't want to guard somebody that's going to attack them on every possession. You can't get that break. You can't take any plays off. At his speed, Kevin, that is a lot to deal with all game long.
A ton, David, to deal with. No question. EA, thanks. The Spurs making a switch here. James outside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Devin Vassell.
If you're trying to outthink LeBron James, forget about it. He's always been one step ahead.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Outside, Fox. Pass to Castle. Wembanyama with it. Wembanyama with the aggressive finish.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Lakers. And they double up LeBron. Inside, the Lakers moving the ball around. And it's Fox with the rebound. San Antonio trailing here. Out to the right wing. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. So it's the Lakers now. Here's James. That's tipped. Fox with the steal. It's tipped. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. And here's Doncic from the arc. A rebound by the Spurs. And something you see with the Lakers, they really trust their role players, don't they, Richard?
Yeah, LeBron does a great job of empowering his group. That's why he's top 5 in the league all time in assists. If you earn his trust, he will give you a ton of space to work. The Lakers know that they can only go as far as their great group of role players.
And the defense has to be aggressive with Luka from range. Give him any space, and he is looking to pull.
Pass to Barnes. Wembanyama down low. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist.
Assisted.
Wembanyama's got his second basket of the game. There's 25 seconds left in the second quarter. That ties the game. Castle's got 6.
And when he's firing from out there, you know Castle is feeling it.
On the wing, Barnes. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. James in the post. Pass to Vincent. He got it up. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And that'll do it for the first half. Game time. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
21.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. And here is Los Angeles now. Doncic with it. Doncic very comfortable down low.
Once Doncic gets inside with the ball, he's halfway there. Then he just uses his strength to finish the job.
Greg, you think about oversized point guards, and the gold standard has always been Magic Johnson. Now you look at Luka Doncic, and he's certainly big for that position.
Definitely some positive similarities, right? But the big difference is one of those guys has 5 rings. And that's not a knock on Doncic. This is a team sport, but Magic's ability to affect winning was right there with another MJ, Michael Jordan.
4 on the shot clock. And here's Reeves outside. Barnes grabs the miss.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
Put your hands together for the Lakers.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Paul for three. Rebounded by the Lakers.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
You know, Greg, with the combination of Wembanyama and Coach Greg Popovich, the Spurs should be a great defensive team.
Yeah, it's hard with a young roster because all five guys have to work in unison, and often someone's going to make a mistake.
Back to Paul. To the middle. Here's Sohan. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot two at the free throw line.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
For San Antonio, they've shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far. And so Sohan nails both of them. The Lakers trail. Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Here's Branham. Pass to Paul. Buries the jump shot. Paul's got 5. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Reeves outside. Wants to get it to Doncic and does. Doncic converts inside.
Guys, you never know what you'll see when you're watching Luka Doncic. His offensive creativity is through the roof.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. And the foul on Dorian Finney-Smith. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Called on Dorian Finney-Smith. That's his second personal foul.
Here's Castle. 6 points for him.
Substitution on the court.
A shot by Wembanyama, no good. A tight game here in Los Angeles. Well, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
Hey, Kevin, I can see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing.
Reeves. And the shot goes in. He's got 10. Third quarter here and 5 lead changes so far.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
Pass to Castle. From past the arc. San Antonio again missing. Here's James. James absorbing hits on the track.
Yeah, it's just too much big boy basketball by LeBron James, just bodying defenders inside.
And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team.
Hey, come on, let's go in and play, bro. Come on.
San Antonio making a switch here.
Here they are. The Laker girl dance team. Enjoy.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Now, Wembanyama. Outside, Fox. Here's Castle. Hits the three-point bomb. Castle's got 9.
That jump shot has been the biggest question mark for Castle, so it's good to see him shooting with confidence.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Rebounded by Castle.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
The wide open look here for Fox. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Pass to Castle. Wembanyama, a screen. Barnes down low. 4 on the clock. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. A shot by Wembanyama, no good. Here's James. James gets inside and finishes. 7 lead changes now, and we're just in the third quarter.
Yeah, frustrating for a coach, but it's great to watch as a fan.
He's just glitched. Pause.
In a close game here. Spurs out in front. They lead by a bucket. And time for the short break and still. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Here's Fox. Pass to Champagny. Ball outside. Spurs working the ball around now. Beyond the arc. Rebound the Lakers. And Zim with it. Now Finney-Smith. Pass to connect. Hachimura with it. 17-foot shot on the way. That misses off the backboard. San Antonio leading. Outside, Fox. Now, Sohan. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Spurs.
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes. Spacing the court, that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
And the Lakers with possession here. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Doncic left side. Richard, one thing is for sure with these Spurs, a lot of top free agents have got to be looking at them now as a destination.
It doesn't take a lot of skill to see that Wemby is a different type of player. And look, if you are a free agent, that's the player that you
Can you start with the pause or I got to go to church? I'm trying to finish behind you.
And go on a string of championships.
And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Greg Popovich talking to his team during the break. He told them we have to attack the basket. He said we are settling for way too many jumpers, guys. Move the ball, push it inside, and make them defend in the post. It's time to attack. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And the layup's good off the glass. Doncic has got 10 points in just the second half.
Well, the skill of Doncic at 6'7", 230, it makes him an impossible matchup defensively.
It's Fox with the drive. Can't cash in from close range. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Lakers. They lead by 1. Pass to Hachimura. Back to Doncic. Fires the 3. Rebound San Antonio. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
What energy from Fox when they're up against it, proving he's ready to be that guy. And in a close game like this, they can really rely on him to take care of business at the line.
Here's the Lakers with the ball. Trailing by 2. Doncic outside. And the slam by Doncic.
How about the poise from Doncic? right there. He ups the ante when it's a critical possession here in the game.
A minute 50 left to play here in the fourth. And it's Vassell in the corner. Off target from three-point range. James wide open. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
Come on, no timeouts. We almost done, but please, let's finish this.
Some players
We gotta count.
pressure's on, but he lives for these moments.
And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. There's a minute 34 left in the fourth. On the wing, Barnes. And a miss there on the triple.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's LeBron. Oh, James muscles it in.
Was there ever any doubt who they were going to go to? LeBron James is clutch.
Paul with the ball. He's picked up by Doncic. And now the fast break. Hachimura with the ball. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by Castle. Pass to Paul. Both loose. Vassell outside. It's up a three. Rebound the Lakers.
Questionable shot selection of that three. Not really helping as they try and narrow the deficit.
Here's Doncic. A bucket here would give them a bit more room.
True, but no need to rush it. Play smart.
Reeves outside. On the clock. Takes the three. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. To the inside. Here's Barnes.
While he's a bit undersized for a four, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a three-point lead. And so both free throws are good.
Come on, bro. I'll give you a free throw. Let's finish.
Making no mistakes and putting some extra nails in the coffin right here.
Time right now for your Lakers breakers. Let me hear you.
Here's Castle. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Can't get it to fall. And so it's the Lakers who come out on top here. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. Richard Jefferson, Rick